So the trick is to just apply it upwards. Just set this mask on your skin. Look at that. Alright, so in today's video, I'm going to show you what I use on my skin to lighten and brighten, tighten and firm, and most of all, to lift my cheekbones. This remedy is amazing. It's loaded with vitamin A, vitamin C. It's loaded with skin tightening properties. That is going to have your skin looking amazing. You can have your skin looking just younger and fresher in just minutes. So what are you waiting for? Let's get in the kitchen and I'll show you how to mix this up. I will also show you how to use it on your skin for best results. So the first ingredient that I'm going to use is potato. And what I'm going to do with the potato, I'm going to peel and then I'm going to grate. If you do not have a grater, you can choose to blend the potato. Now, once the potato is peeled and grated, take a look at what it looks like. Here it is. So next, I'm going to take the grated potato and I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of the grated potato. If you blend, use about the same. We're adding this to the blender. And then I'm going to take some coconut oil, and coconut oil is very hydrating to the skin. It will help to lock that moisture in the skin and it will leave the skin soft and supple. I'm going to be using 1 teaspoon of our coconut oil. If your coconut oil is solid, go ahead, use the same amount. We're pouring this in the blender and then I'm going to move on to the next ingredient. Now our next ingredient is aloe vera gel, and I'm using aloe vera gel because it helps to minimize pores. It also helps to clear the skin of spots and blemishes. It contains vitamin A and vitamin C. I'm using 1 teaspoon of the aloe vera gel. If you do not have the store-bought aloe vera gel, go ahead and use some fresh aloe vera gel, same amount, 1 teaspoon. So in here I have grated potato, coconut oil and aloe vera gel. And now let's move on to our next ingredient. Here I have some turmeric powder, and I'm using the turmeric powder for its brightening properties. Turmeric will help to clear the skin of hyperpigmentation, old scars, new scars, and it will just leave the skin brighter and supple looking. So I'm going to be using a 1/4 teaspoon of the turmeric powder. A little goes a long way. If you have fresh turmeric, grate it, juice it, and use at least a tablespoon of the grated turmeric. And now we are going to take some hot water. Make sure the water is to boiling point, and I'm going to pour 1 tablespoon of the hot water on top of my potato mixture in the blender. And now I'm just going to cover and I'm going to blend. Now after blending, take a look at our potato mixture here. Now this mixture can be used on the skin directly as a standalone to clear the skin of spots and blemishes and hyperpigmentation, and also to smooth and hydrate the skin. However, I'm going to add another ingredient to this, which is going to kick this up a notch. Here I have some rice, and today I'm using white rice. If you do not have white rice, use the rice you have, whether you have brown rice, parboiled rice, black rice, purple rice, you name it, just use what you have. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take a 1/4 cup of the rice, add it to my blender, and I'm going to blend this to a powder. If you have rice powder, you could go ahead and use it. Now take a look. Here we have our blended rice up close. And as you can see, this is finely blended to a powder. And this is exactly how we want it to be. Next, I'm going to reach back for the hot water, and I'm going to be using 3 tablespoons of the hot water. Pour this on the rice in the blender. And what I'm going to do next, I'm going to cover, I'm going to shake a little, and then I'm going to blend for about a couple seconds. And then I'm going to remove it from the blender and move on to adding the other ingredient. So once you remove it from the blender, it should look somewhat like this. And as you can see, it is still steaming from the hot water. When I make the rice paste like this, what I'm actually doing is basically cooking the rice without the rice losing its properties. So if you want to use rice on your skin and lock the properties of the rice in, then definitely do it like this. So next, guys, I'm going to reach back for my turmeric potato mixture, and I'm going to pour this in the blender along with my rice cream. And I'm going to blend a second time. This time, guys, make sure to blend thoroughly. If you can also choose to open your blender, scrape it around and blend a second time. And now take a look, guys. Here we have our anti-aging, skin brightening, skin firming homemade facial mask. So let's just pour this in our container, and I'm using a small jar with a tight cover. I suggest you do the same. Now this mixture can stay in your refrigerator for up to about 7 days. You can choose to add a little vegetable glycerine to this if you want to keep it for about 10 days. So let's just pour our mask in our jar. And once this is done, take a look at this, nice and creamy. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how to use this on your skin for best result. Take a look, this is the facial mask, and what I'm going to use to apply it is a small brush. So you want to start with clean skin, make sure your skin is totally clean, and then I'm going to dip my brush in and I'm just going to apply it to my face. And next, you're going to sit with the mask on your skin, and you're going to sit with this for about 30 minutes. However, guys, there are two ways of getting the best result from this mask. You can choose to apply it to your skin like I just did with a brush, and then you're going to sit with it for 30 minutes, or you can choose to use your hands to apply it. What I like to do when I use my hands to apply this mask, I just take my hands and I just exfoliate my skin like this. Just rub it in. Rub the mask all over your face, especially when you're going somewhere and you're looking for that instant brightness, that instant glass-like look to your skin. So you just rub this mask on the skin, exfoliating the skin with the mask, getting rid of the dead skin cells. And well, once you're done exfoliating, which is gonna be about 3 minutes or so, lift the thing, massage the mask on your skin. So just massage it on your skin. This is basically lifting and firming my cheeks. So the trick is to just apply it upwards. Just set this mask on your skin. Look at that. Alright, so and then you're gonna leave it on your skin for at least 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, you're gonna rinse off, preferably with some warm water. Let me sit with mine for 30 minutes and I'm gonna be back with the result. Amazing. Instant lift and firmness. Instant lift to the skin. Amazing.